Pregame.com.
Pregame.tv, how smart are the schedule makers here? Monday Night Football, they knew that the Carolina Panthers, Cam Newton, were going to bring it this year. Bettors bet this team up from 7 wins all the way up and over 8 wins. They are absolutely spot on correct. They are a contender, and now they get to host the much-loved, much-despised New England Patriots. This is going to be a great game. Line is currently 2.5. Couple of +3s. Lay $1.20 out there. Brady Kannon, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a great game. It's really a great week in the NFL on Sunday Night Football. The flex schedule has just moved to have Kansas City, Denver on Sunday night, and then we come right back on Monday night with Carolina and New England. That's a couple of home run games right there. Got to be fun.
You know, I think Kansas City and Denver play 2 times in the next 3 weeks. I think they should just make them play Sunday night and Monday night. Back to back, they could fly to the other city. How cool would that be?
John Fox maybe could see one of them, though, you know, if they spread them out a few weeks, you know.
Yes, and Jack Del Rio, we'll see how he works out. You know, with this game, you know what you're getting with New England. You're going to get great game management. None of this nonsense, stupid, not knowing when to challenge, not knowing to go for it on 4th and 1, not knowing that to be aggressive at the end of the half when you have the ball in your own 30 with 50 seconds left like all these other coaches do. I have been impressed with Ron Rivera. He's gone for it a lot.
Yeah.
A lot more in the past. It's like he's reading.
Calling him Riverboat Ron now these days.
He's definitely reading about dumb things dumb coaches do in the NFL and not doing them anymore. I'm impressed with that. Here's my take on this game. I go to the look-ahead lines, and this game has been in Game of the Year for like the past month, and it opened up New England -3, went to pick pretty quickly, and it's been picked since then for the last few weeks. Now, all of a sudden, Carolina has that one big impressive game. Mm-hmm. They go in and they play well against, in San Francisco. That's what Indianapolis did.
Very impressive.
And Indianapolis was equally impressive.
Sure,
so
absolutely.
more impressive. Did Indianapolis and the bettors made a mistake with Indianapolis. They suddenly put them like, oh, they're a top 4 team in the NFL, and now they want to make Carolina a top 5 team. I think it's a little too much to ask.
Yeah, in my ratings, I rate Carolina just about a half a notch below New England, and a lot of that has to do with Carolina's schedule that they've played. I love that team's defense. I think they're right up there with Kansas City and a couple of the other defenses in the league. They're very, very good. It'll be interesting to see how New England can handle that, but it's so tough to go against the Patriots at home.
Well, my power ratings, absolutely have the Patriots are on the road in this game, but my power rating has the Patriots.
You're right. They're on the road.
You knew that. The Patriots had and that's why you're thinking about the 2.5, and the Patriots would be laying the 3 if they were home. But now, basically, the odds makers are saying these teams are almost equivalent. And I agree with you. You said a half a notch. I have New England a 4. I have Carolina 3.5 right now in power ratings.
So same thing. Yeah.
So, but New England. But having said that, I know that on Monday night, prime time, the genius and everything else, very, very big. So I like New England in this game. I'm going to go ahead and outline some reasons when I give my pick and make it official here. All right, we got New England Patriots coming in off a bye. Sometimes when a team is rolling and doing well, you got to worry because the Tony Romo go down to Mexico, consume like 88 Tecates, come back, and you don't know which way to throw the ball, which team to throw to. That doesn't happen to the Patriots. You know that this prick Belichick and his coaching staff have been working nonstop. Who cares what the collective bargaining agreement says, that the employees have to have days off? Not in New England, I don't think. And he's looking at this point spread. What a motivator. They are getting 3. You have to lay $1.20 only in a few select spots here locally. That cannot last. With this extra time to prepare, I assure you, Gronkowski's back. We've got Danny Armandello back. We may have Shane Vereen back. We have our playmakers back. New England's going to put up points against any defense, even this great Carolina defense, and they will be able to scheme, even though they're missing some of their key defenders. Carolina can't score very much on anybody. They're not going to score more than like 17 points in this game. 20 points. New England's going to get their 20-24. New England will win this game outright. They're getting points. At the end of the game, we'll look back and say, how the heck was New England getting 3? That was crazy, especially considering the emotional high that Carolina is on off that big win. Well, when was the last time we saw a team go into San Francisco? Indianapolis. Oh, the emotional high, and then the big thud against in the following games afterwards as the market overvalues them. New England's the real contender. Carolina's a wild card team. New England gets the win outright.
Mr. Fezzik taking the 3 points with the New England Patriots on Monday night going into Carolina. The Carolina Panthers, I think Steve makes a good point, coming off of that real high emotional win over the San Francisco 49ers, a team that was favored over them, figuring to be a Super Bowl contender. And Carolina proved some people wrong right there. But now they go into the big stage against the New England Patriots on Monday night. That could be a tough spot for them to handle.
Very much so. And I think that we are going to see that Carolina, fine team, but they're going to go 10-6. They're going to be a wild card team. They're not going to go ahead and win the division. And I always want to play in New England. Their stats are never any good, but they make every correct decision. It wouldn't surprise me at the end of the game if they win this game 24-20 and everybody accosts me and says, well, you just got lucky you won that game because this, that, and the other thing happened, and New England needed a fake punt and they needed Cam Newton to fumble on that 3rd and 2. That's what Cam Newton does. That's what New England does. We go ahead and we take the +3. Sure, it's fun doing these videos. We're missing out on tons of college basketball games. The most puzzling score I just saw was Xavier has held Tennessee to 1 point 8 minutes into the game. Boy, in a scoring barrage today, Tennessee hasn't gotten the memo.
Yeah, not like the offenses of the NFL. On your Monday night game,
yes, sir.
I think you make a point in your breakdown there that New England will be able to score points on this defense. I don't completely agree with that. I think they'll score points. I think it'll be a struggle, but I think in the end, you're right. It's going to be somewhere in that 20, 23, 24 neighborhood, and they will win outright.
Very good. Well, love breaking down all the games here at pregame.tv, and we're going to have the A-team in on Wednesday. We're going to have Marco D'Angelo, senior handicapper, who I got the memo, Marco. Do a Monday night game, guys. So you guys are so good. We saved the Monday night game for you because you're so good. Ken Thompson, Brian Leonard, stick with the A-team. Hopefully the B-team gets some winners here. Thanks for tuning in each and every week. Pregame.tv.